Belko,
Comedy.
why are foxes red?
Evolution?
No, because they like pomegranates.
I step up to the grand mansion. Seeing it, it's like I'm seeing the first magnificent piece of my father I've seen in over 15 years. I step up to the door, knock. Hello, sir, welcome. Would you like me to take your coat? Yes, thank you. I hand him my coat and he puts it on the rack. Would you like me for a drink, or would you like me for a special time?
Oh, I don't think I need you for anything.
Alright then, your father will be down the road and to the left.
Oh, what road do you mean?
I look over and I see on the road there's a bunch of yellow lines crossing a cobblestone path inside the mansion. If you see down there, just take a left and that will lead you into the grand ballroom where your father's residing.
Right, thank you very much.
I make my way down the grand road and see to the left and to the right grand paintings and grand paintings. I'm not sure why I'm seeing or a sound, but all I can see in my eyes are repeating over and over. I almost think they're onto paintings, but I can't hear anything.
Hello, Father.
I shout into the grand ballroom. It seems empty except for the ghosts dancing with one another in grand matrimony.
Father, are you here in the grand ballroom? I suppose we're supposed to have a grand old time, just the two of us then. Hello, old son. Hello, welcome. I assume you're here to celebrate my day. Yes, Father. Yes, I came especially for your day, so we could celebrate it together. I came all the way across the world. Yes, I heard about your exploits in the New Africa. I wonder whether you're making any antelopes happy. Yes. No, Father, no. I haven't yet to make any antelopes happy.
I say to my father. My father turns around and leads me up with a gesture of his hand to the dais where I see a throne, and in front of the throne a podium where he gestures.
Come, son. Stand in front of the podium and narrate for me. I want to see how your locution has been improving while in the New Africa. Yes, Father, of course.
I step up to the dais and begin my practice locution.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
I say to the ladies and gentlemen who appear to be ghosts that are now engaging in illicit activity.
I would like to thank you for coming to celebrate my father's name day. It is my great honor to call him my father. He has no other name besides father to me, and thus he has no other day for which his existence should be celebrated. I thank you for your silence and respect of this grand moment, for the matrimony that we are expecting shall occur in due time. If you will notice, my father is sitting behind me on a grand throne. I think that we should celebrate his life and talk about his accomplishments together at this moment. You see, my father's a complicated man. He has made many antelopes very happy in his life, as well as he has petted many bear, many a koala bear, and many a koala bear indeed. The thing about my father that you must understand, excuse me if you'd like to continue in what you're doing instead of listening to what I'm saying.
I noticed that the ghosts seemed to be more interested in the paintings instead of the paintings that I was making with my speech.
I think that if you were to speak with me about my father 17 years ago, I would have said, my father is my father. He's nothing more and nothing less. But now, asking me, I would most certainly say to you, were you to ask, my father is a man, greater than any man who has ever had the grand pleasure of having matrimony with his son. Indeed, if any grand man were to have matrimony with his son beside my father, I would say, no, they are not worthy, and I would take my axe to my hand and sever it of the ring. I would hopefully reattach it afterwards, but that's beside the point I'm trying to make. My father, he's more than a man, he's more than my father, he is nothing less. Indeed, if my father were to tell me that you're going on too long, son, please stop. Just that, I would tell him, Father, this is your day. This is the time for you and me to finally take in each other, our hands.
I stepped up behind the podium and approached my father's throne. I took a knee and took his hand in mine, pressing my lips gently against his knuckles.
Father, will you in this grand matrimonious day take your hand in mine and proclaim matrimony between us forever and evermore?
Yes, my son, why not? This is proving very, very interesting. Yes, indeed, yes.
My father moaned, yes, over and over and over again, while I stroked his hand. And suddenly I looked behind me and noticed all the ghosts were creeping upon my neck. And I heard them say,
Son, why are you narrating to me? I can clearly see the ghost behind you.
Oh, sorry, Father.
I noticed all the ghosts coming up behind me, and I turned around and looked them in the eyes. I told them,
Whence dost thou come?
and instead of responding, they all seemed to float inside of me, and I noticed I felt within a grand blossoming of my knowledge extent to which I had never known. My father turned and looked at me and said,
Now, my son, you and I shall join!
and I flew inside, and once again my father took the life of his son, and now I, the amorphous and subsumed essence that was the son, am now the father. Indeed, some may say I'm even
The Holy Spirit.